Hey y'all. It's almost nighttime. The sun is setting. It's been a beautiful day here on the Outer Banks. Now I need to drive around for a bit. Let me drive around a minute. I can't force it. What I want to say will come out. It'll come out. I just have to talk more about the reason why I'm on here, why I'm on social media now, because in my past I've not been one to really show myself. I kind of stay in the background. I've been an observer more than anything. And that's gotten me far, but I think it's time for me to stop observing because I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from observing my parents, from observing my grandparents, from observing my aunts, my uncles, my friends' parents, my cousins as they're having kids. Like I've just learned a lot from observing people. So when I get on here and I talk about my experiences, just know that it's coming from a place of gratitude and not from a place of like victimhood. I'm not upset about any of these situations. I've gotten through the emotions of all of everything that I've gone through, and so none of it is a victimhood story here. It's not a sob story. It's all just, I think that a lot of what I've been through and how I've made it through these things, me talking about it could be helpful to other people. So I would get on here for that. Two, I get on here because I want to be the best, most confident version of myself that I can be for Silas, because I love being his daddy. Like daddy is my number one role. That's what I'm the best at doing. I'm the best at being daddy. And I love being daddy to Silas. So everything I do is literally for him. He has made me into the best person ever. He continues to help me grow. He's my biggest supporter. He's the reason why I sing and dance in the car. He's literally my reason for everything. And he got really, really into watching YouTube, and for a little bit I was upset because I didn't really want him to get exposed to too many things. And with co-parenting, it's hard because you can't control what's going on at the other parent's house, and vice versa. You live separate lives, and you can't control other people. That's just how it is. You can't control other people. You can, to some degree, you do have to say and stand up for yourself and say, hey, I don't think this is healthy for him. Like, he shouldn't be watching this. And me and his mom have had these conversations, and she agrees that some of the stuff that pops up is very inappropriate, and she can't, she's figured out how to limit it and censor it in some ways, and so it's good. But I also kind of, in my thought process of thinking through things, thought, well, I don't have to fight about this, and I can control what he watches at my house. But also, he's really into like certain YouTubers like Evan Storm, and trying to think of some other ones. Evan Storm is the one that he was so obsessed with for so long. And so it was really inspiring to watch those videos for myself, and kind of what I was thinking of when I started this channel too. I just thought back to that. I don't want to do the same thing as Evan Storm, obviously, because I'm just me. I'm Jonathan, and Silas is Silas, so we're going to do something different, and it's going to be us, and I'm very much off the cuff, so we'll figure it all out along the way. But I'm doing it all for Silas because he's so funny. He goes, we have to get subscribers, and he's talking about getting subscribers, and so it's something he's interested in. And I think that if your kids are interested in something, you have to try to be interested in it too. You never know where it's going to go for them, so get into it, be interested in it with them for as long as they are. Maybe they're not interested in it for that long, and you don't have to be full on like yourself into it. I happen to be enjoying being on video and putting this stuff out there and editing stuff, and I'm not doing a lot of editing, obviously. I'm keeping it pretty raw, but sometimes YouTube makes me clip like copyright stuff out. So we deal with that. But I digress. The whole point of this is, all of this is for Silas. And when I talk about my experiences, none of it is to make anyone feel bad about anything. And it may trigger people. Like, some of the stuff I say may trigger people. And it's not my intention, but it just is what it is. When I'm speaking my truth and my experience and what I've observed and what works for me and what I've observed that doesn't work for myself or for others, I'm not talking and giving that experience to make anyone feel bad or shameful or guilty. I'm literally talking about my experience because maybe somebody else is going through the same thing, or maybe someone else is trying to figure out a different way, and maybe what I have to say can help that person or can help others. Or maybe you've been doing something one way and it's the way that your parents always did it and it's just not working for you, you know? That's what that's where I found myself, and I didn't like it. But nothing that I say is ever to make them feel bad or shameful, because I mean, I still live at my parents' house. Obviously, I'm extremely grateful for them. And I want to do a whole video about them too. So I'm gonna hold off on that for a second. But yeah, this is for Silas. This is to show him the best version of Daddy. To show him that I'm interested in his stuff too, and that also I think we're never going, the internet's not going away, and he's going to have a presence on the internet because it's what he wants to do, and that's okay. And I'm going to do whatever I can to protect him, and I think creating this channel and getting on social media myself is the best way to do it, because I'm learning how all of it works, and I'll be able to help him through it. And some situations I'm sure he'll have to deal with on his own, and some things he'll do better than me. Absolutely, that's the goal. I want him to do better than me. So that's what this is for. This is for Silas. This is so that Daddy can grow into the best version of himself, and so that Silas has the best example to live up to, or to look up to. Thank you for sitting with me through that. I probably missed on some good points, and I'll probably revisit it at another time. Maybe I talk, so I'll probably watch this video and be like, oh, I forgot to say this, oh, I forgot to say that, whatever. I'm gonna post it anyways. I love y'all.